Hey guys, what's going on? It's DannyMac. Just here to give you a quick little review for the movie Ant-Man. I just went to go see it. I know I just crossed it out, right? I just went to go see it last night, and boy, let me tell you, if you guys are having doubts about this movie, do I have some good news for you. So, just a couple of points for Ant-Man. It's another great, fun Marvel adventure. It's just really funny, but it also has a lot of heart. A lot of great action scenes. Oh my god, I love the action scenes. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I can't wait for you guys to see it. So, please go out and watch it. We'll have an in-depth conversation about it right here on Comicisms again. To me, it may be on par with Guardians of the Galaxy with how funny it was and how much you got to feel for the characters and just overall how good it was. It might be one of Marvel's best standalone movies, period. On the visual aspect, it was really, really great. Had a lot of awesome visual effects, the shrinking, the growing, and it all happened on a dime. It didn't look too cheesy, especially the part with the ants. Like, I was skeptical about how it was going to look with the ants, but the ants actually pulled off a really great part. Marvel actually got me to care about the ants, guys. Like, I legit cared about the ants. A little weird, huh? Not to mention, the heist aspect of the movie was really well portrayed. I loved it. It gave a little extra oomph to the movie on top of it being a superhero flick. Now to see how the actors did. Paul Rudd was likable as always. He was very relatable. One of the most relatable characters in the Marvel universe right now, actually. I would dare to go that far to say. I really enjoyed this film, guys. Can't you tell? He was just, thief turned hero, Scott Lang, who's just trying to look out for his family. He's trying to be a better man than what he is and what he's done. Even though what he did wasn't exactly that criminalistic, if you want to call it that. But anyways, moving on to Evangeline Lily. Her portrayal of Hope Van Dyne was awesome, I'm not gonna lie. She came across as a strong female character. She was acting right in all the right places. She had very touching moments with Hank Pym and Scott on various occasions. And you could tell that she was putting her whole heart and soul into the acting. I really enjoyed her choreography when she was sparring with Scott Lang and a couple of moves. Like, she could probably go head to head with Romanoff. Probably not, but she's got some moves up her sleeve. Next up, of course, we have the great, legendary Michael Douglas. I had my doubts at first, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Because when I first saw him talking at Comic-Con, it was kind of like that old man explaining comics to a bunch of comic book fans type thing. So I was like, I don't know how good he is going to be at Hank Pym. Considering Hank Pym's one of my favorite characters, I wanted to see him done well. And boy, did he pull it off. I loved his portrayal as Hank Pym. He did great. So if you're wondering if he's going to do good, no. Take an Ant-Man fan's opinion on it. He did a good job. Now moving on to the villain of the story, Corey Stoll, playing Darren Cross, aka Yellow Jacket. His acting was great. He came across threatening, a little crazy because of, I'm not going to spoil why he went crazy, but coming off a little crazy, a little maniacal. He was threatening. He was a threatening villain. However, one of my gripes with the movie, as with almost all Marvel movies, is that the villain wasn't really that memorable. In saying that, though, he wasn't the worst offender of this. He was a pretty decent villain. He wasn't one of those villains where you're just like, oh, he's barely a threat. No, he felt kind of threatening in the movie. Talking about other villains that don't look threatening. Looking at you, Malekith. The supporting cast was also great, including Luis Pena, who's probably one of the best actors in this movie. I mean, he's hilarious. Every scene he's in, he pretty much steals the show, which is what a lot of other reviewers are saying. I know, but I'm corroborating that. Yes, he's hilarious. He makes the movie, period. Also, another infamous Stan Lee cameo. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled because it's a good one. I enjoyed it. I laughed when I saw it. Not to mention, there's a whole bunch of Easter eggs without the movie. So make sure you keep your eyes open. Just as a hint, look around Hank Pym's lab, look at the newspapers, maybe a certain tattoo leaning to something. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but check it out. Last, but definitely not least, the end credit scenes. What everyone's been waiting for. Yes, they live up to the hype. Yes, you need to stay all the way to the end to catch both of them because there's a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene. You need to see them if you're a Marvel fan and if you're waiting for the next installment of Marvel films. Definitely check it out. It lays out a lot of stuff for the future because holy cow, we haven't had scenes that good in a good while. Let's just say I left the theater feeling very satisfied as an Ant-Man fan and satisfied as a Marvel fan in general, knowing that these films are going to continue to do so well. All in all, it was smart, funny, and had a lot of heart. And I don't think it really needed the aspect of explosions to get the point across for action. It did it really well, and I personally give it 2 thumbs up, wherever my thumbs are going, and a 9 out of 10. So I definitely recommend it to any Marvel fan, any Ant-Man fan that might be out there. It's going to be worth your while. And I do recommend seeing it in 3D just because of the visuals. There's a part towards the end, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a part towards the end in Act 3 where he's in a different area, so it looks very trippy. Just make sure you check that out. Anyways, guys, that's it for our review. We're done here. My work is done. This is our first review video that we're doing for a movie, but if you like this, maybe we can start doing this for TV shows like Flash, Arrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Daredevil Season 2 when they start coming out. Am I right? So if you like what we do here at NerdHype, make sure you give a big like and subscribe and comment down below. Let us know in the comments if you like this review and what you thought about Ant-Man. And are you excited for the next couple of movies that are coming out like Captain America Civil War and Doctor Strange? I know I am. Anyways, guys, this is DannyMac signing off. And remember, believe the hype. Later.